Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. It is better to be violent, if there is violence in our hearts, than to put on the cloak of non-violence to cover impotence. Where there is love there is life. It is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need but not for man's greed. We may stumble and fall but shall rise again. It should be enough if we did not run away from the battle. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary, the evil it does is permanent. Action expresses priorities. I suppose leadership at one time meant muscles, but today it means getting along with people. When I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. I am prepared to die, but there is no cause for which I am prepared to kill. Man's nature is not essentially evil. Brute nature has been known to yield to the influence of love. You must never despair of human nature. The real ornament of woman is her character, her purity. There are people in the world so hungry, that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. Truth never damages a cause that is just. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. To believe in something, and not to live it. Peace is its own reward. My religion is based on truth and nonviolence. Truth is my God. Nonviolence is the means of realizing Him. In matters of conscience, the law of the majority has no place. In prayer it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. It may be possible to gild pure gold, but who can make his mother more beautiful? Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. Power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. A man who was completely innocent, offered himself as a sacrifice for the good of others, including his enemies, and became the ransom of the world. It was a perfect act. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. The essence of all religions is one. Only their approaches are different. There is a higher court than courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. There is more to life than increasing its speed. The good man is the friend of all living things. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history.